comes Andy Arias. I want to get Andy on. And where's Andy here? Here's Andy Arias. Andy Arias just came out with an amazing film, Extra Special. Just incredible. It's a Disability Film Challenge. I want to get Jasmine in there too. Here comes Jasmine. She is somebody who really wants to be in this business and has done a lot in this business of what you're doing. I mean, she wants to, well, I mean, you'll find out from her. There's George Steves. I'm just going to add a couple more for this final round here. Oh my goodness, Kaylee Versfeld. Where are you, Kaylee Versfeld? Yeah, you were on.
Good doctor. Hello.
Right.
Hi.
There's Jasmine. Are you there, Jasmine? I love it.
I'm a fan of Mad Men, and so I'm glad I have this background. But some of you have these very fancy ones, and I'm very jealous. Very sparkly, Andy. I'd love to say, Andy, since you were the first one here, I'd love to hear what it was like to put together your film. I know you're still on mute right now, so you may have to push off of mute. Oh, okay, he's trying to. All right, so there you go.
Oh, you unmuted me. Yeah, no, I just did a short film called Extra Special. It was for the Disability Film Challenge. It was during COVID, so it was a little spooky because I traveled to St. Louis to do it, but we're actually making it into a feature right now. I have to say, Patrick, it's really beautiful to see someone who's Latino like me, and you know, I'm also LGBTQ and disabled, so it's really great to see someone who's Latino trying to make waves in the industry like you have for so many years, because I'm all about intersectionality in all my art, and like sometimes I feel like the disability acting space is still too white in the way they look at disability. I'm light-skinned Latino, but that's probably because I have the light on the ring light. But I really, it's such an honor to even take a moment with you, and I will be following you on social media, and maybe we'll do something like a chat or something. But yeah, no, Extra Special was really great, and like you guys were saying before, you know, nobody ever just comes from nowhere in Hollywood. You know, you're always working for years before someone says, whoa, that's a great piece of work, and I'm gonna start auditioning you now and pushing you forward. So
yeah, well, I'm so grateful that you're creating opportunities for not just yourselves but others. Jasmine, I'd love to hear from you about about being involved in journalism and what made you drawn towards that.
Well, for starters, I just want to do this quick. I've actually watched ABC 7 since 2006, and immediately I started falling in love with the world of meteorology. And I knew that from then on, I wanted to become like a journalist and all that stuff. But that was later until high school when I realized, since I wasn't doing good in math and science, I was like, you know what, let's transform that into broadcast journalism or communications. And that's what I'll be studying when I go to college later on this month. So I'm very, very excited for that.
Congratulations. Meteorology is actually something that I was initially drawn towards as well. So that is funny that drew you there too. But yeah, the dream, I wanted to be a weatherman. Like, I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, I wanted to, because honestly for me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but like for me, I do have my connections over at ABC 7. I got to meet their newscasters with, particular events before COVID happened. And I do have a crush on a certain weatherman over there at the station that I love so much and that I look up to him.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because I work in entertainment, I've actually gotten to do a lot of things with George Pinocchio over there and Carl Schmidt, who does a lot of the on the red carpet stuff for them. Yeah, they're great people. So I can't wait to see you interacting more with them, I'm sure.
Yes, I've never met either of them. I think Carl Schmidt I've seen at AIDS Walk Los Angeles a couple times before the pandemic happened. He seems like a pretty cool guy. So
yeah, he's lovely. He's a good guy.
I have a crush on a certain weatherman over there at Eyewitness News, and if you heard of him, his name is Danny Romero. You're welcome.
I love it. I love it. George, is that a Woody from Toy Story behind you?
Yes, it is. Just like you, I'm a big pop culture junkie. Probably what made me want to be an actor in the first place. So I'll try to keep this brief. This is my new one-man show, Experiencing Love on the Spectrum. Can you guess the movie poster I'm paying homage to?
Oh.
Some people have gotten it, some people haven't. Think 1999. A certain romantic comedy starring Drew Barrymore.
I have
It's Never Been Kissed.
Yes.
Yes, I love it.
I was a late bloomer when it came to sexuality. I didn't come out to myself until I was 28. And so I talk about what it's like to be queer and autistic in today's dating world. So it's playing at the Hollywood Fringe for 4 more shows. If you go on hollywoodfringe.org and type in FAM, F-A-M, the tickets are completely free. Obviously, COVID precautions, masks, and proof of vaccination. I just want people to laugh and have a good time. And I loved what you said about the whole thing about grandparents. My grandparents are long gone, but I had an opportunity to have one of my favorite character actors play my grandfather in a movie that's coming out in September. I got to get Paul Dooley to play my grandfather in this upcoming film called Saving Paradise, and I was thrilled to see that happen.
That's fantastic. Well, congratulations on all of that. And I'm glad you're providing opportunity for laughter. Where there also is laughter, but also a lot of other emotions, is The Good Doctor. Callie, I'd love to hear from you about working on that.
Say that again, please.
I'd love to hear about working on The Good Doctor. My family loves that show.
It filmed in Canada, in Vancouver. I've always wanted to go to Canada on the bucket list for like many years. And thanks to PSW, they actually helped me get the role of Jamie Chabnor on The Good Doctor, and it was so amazing. I love how Freddie Highmore directed it as well. So he kind of directed me, and I love his compliments that he gave me, like with my professionalism and something with my personal life a little bit. So it was really nice on that. And with acting with Fiona, I can't pronounce her last name though, but you know what I'm talking about, obviously. With Dr. Morgan, and it was really wonderful. She also helped me a lot on The Good Doctor as well. Like, if I was skipping a line of hers, like we actually did that off sync because we were practicing, and one of us forgot our line, so I cue her in when she needed it. So it was nice that I helped her and she helped me. It was really wonderful to be on A Good Doctor with them. Before I was on Good Doctor, I was on Born This Way as well with John Tucker. But I'm kind of like you, how I started being an actress. I started it in theater first, a local theater. My mom didn't know anything about it when I was in high school. And then after that, I went to college and studied about theater. So in a way, I'm kind of like you in a way, like following in that direction. And I also do my own interviews too. So, yeah.
That's fantastic.
And I want to thank you, Patrick, for coming
Oh,
on.
thank you for having me, Shannon and Natalie. I'm sorry we didn't get to chat, but I'm glad we got to see each other, and all these faces that I'm seeing up here, Ryan and Isabel and Katie and everyone, Devon, like, thank you all so much for being here. It's been such a pleasure to get to see all your faces today. And like I said, I find me on social media. I'm happy to chat there, and we can have conversations, and I can answer any of the questions you had. But this has been such a pleasure.
Well, it's been a joy for us, and thank you so much. We'll just unmute and give a big round of applause. Patrick Gomez.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. You have a great rest of your day.
Enjoy your day, Patrick.
Thank you. You too. You
Enjoy your
too.
day.
Thank you, Patrick.
Well done, Patrick.
Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.